Oh, good afternoon, you lovely people. Welcome back to the grumpy old git in the corner on a absolutely beautiful Friday. No straight white lines across the sky, just the odd little fluffy white ball, which look like natural clouds. So the sun's shining, and it's getting through. But anyway, on to today. Now everybody's crying election fraud. Well, there's my notes disappearing. Now this is over people that were quite close to Roland betting on when the election was going to take place. Well, I'm sorry to burst mainstream media and other people's bubbles, but this is not election fraud. This was gambling fraud. Breaking the rules of gambling, using insider information. So this is not election fraud whatsoever. But it does point out and show the morality of these people in the Tory party and those that work for the Tory party. Don't forget one of them was a copper. Yeah, who has now been relieved of duty, I believe, for now. But this is what Roland had to say about it.
I was incredibly angry to learn of these allegations. It's a really serious matter. I want to be crystal clear that if anyone has broken the rules, they should face the full force of the law.
These are...
Yeah. For placing a bet, he wants them to be hit with the full force of the law. But then he went on to say this.
Is if anyone is found to have broken the rules, not only should they face the full consequences of the law, I will make sure that they are booted out of the Conservative Party.
Oh, really? Really? So you want all this done over a little bit of gambling, even though a court had said there was illegal dealings and fraudulent dealings that went on back during the pandemic. Did either of these two, amongst others, get held to account? Because I haven't seen anything of it. This is just more empty promises from the king of empty promises, isn't it? I don't even think he knows what the fucking word means. Promise. But anyway, moving on. My best imitation of Pap here. So, do you remember this one? Yep. Northamptonshire's very own Walter Mitty, Nick Adderley, and a chief constable no less. Well, he was the one that lied over his military service and about some of the medals that he'd worn. Well, he was suspended back in October, I think it was, on his full salary, of course, of £176,500 a year. And he'd already denied gross misconduct on acting without honesty and integrity, which is two words we can't really put up together with the actual word police, can we now? But the panel and his misconduct was heard yesterday, I believe it was. And after the panel had been told that his lies were, and I quote, flowing from him, well, he was fired on the spot with no notice. And he was also added to the barred policing list, the College of Policing's barred list, so he can never work in law enforcement again. But this is what he had to say about it. Now, does that look like an apology? Nah, Me neither. I don't see one there. But oh, he will be cheering on the police, even though he isn't one anymore, as policing's getting more and more complex, according to him. Well, I would have preferred you to change that word to corrupt rather than complex. Would have been nearer the mark, wouldn't it? Yeah. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there for today, folks. Yeah, this will be the last video this week. I won't be doing a live next week, obviously. We're going away Friday and I've got hospital appointments and quite a lot to do next week. There may be 1 or 2 videos, but they will stop towards the middle of the week, as obviously some of the equipment has got to be packed, ready to go. But Mrs. W, the lovely Mrs. W, will be running her live tonight from 7 o'clock as usual over on her channel. As long as you're not barred from the channel, you're welcome. As always, it's 0 tolerance, so keep it respectful, as it is a stream for the ladies essentially. But obviously, the gentlemen, I use that term loosely, are welcome in the chat where you will find me. But until then, everybody, as always, stay safe, stay strong, and stay absolutely free from the bullshit. Respects, guys.